Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hello. What's going on, everybody? How are you all doing? So, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, guys. Not so. Hey, want to feel old? Demo 2 was exactly 3 years ago today. SN4 blew up 3 years ago yesterday, and SN5 153 3-year anniversary is in 2 months. That doesn't make me feel old. $150-meter hop. Yep. All right. So, how's everybody doing? Apologies for being a little on the flakier side lately and getting this whole wedding thing figured out. Oh, there you go, Dead Crew. Yeah, we'll do. Now, if we project that forward, so we are on Mars in 4 years. I'll take operational in 4 years, dude. Operational, yeah. How dare you have a life? I know, right? Fun thing is while we were sorting stuff out yesterday, I cleaned up the shop. The shop's all clean, so. And then I put the seat back in, but I didn't have the hardware to do it. To put it all in like correctly, so the bolts were too long. I don't know why they were too long, but they were the right thread, but they were just too long. So I have the right bolts. I went and bought them. I find it horrifying that Knights of the Old Republic turns 20 in July. Yikes. Yeah, how dare you have a life? I know, rare stuff. But too bad Star Wars Galaxies didn't stay around. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just, with this job, you gotta be here. You have to be here. Hey, Walk. Why not cut down the other bolts? I'll show you. That's a good idea, but Here. So, this is the bolt that I'm dealing with. For whatever reason, it it has a huge section to it. See that? The thread is only a really tiny part. And this bolt sticks out probably about an inch. So I got this. Yeah, this should hold the seat in. I think the person, whoever owned the truck before my uncle, was very short. Because these were shimmed up on a wooden block that gave it enough thread. Like the bench seat was up. They raised it up a little bit with wooden blocks. So, yeah, Tars, that would have been a good idea if the whole thing was thread, but it's not. Did you see this?
Discovery,
Okay.
go at throttle up.
Abominals.
All right, what's going on here? And what's Jace
Okay.
up to?
Abominals. Hey everyone, my name's Jason. I'm a community manager at Coffee Stain Studios. Well, for a little while longer, at least. I will be reading from a script today, so apologies if anything feels a little stiff or my eyes kind of dart over. I just don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, after 8.5 years here at Coffee Stain, it's time for me to say goodbye. I joined Coffee Stain as a programmer to work on the Goat Simulator MMO DLC and the mobile version of Goat Sim back in 2014. We were only 14 or 15 people or something like that at that time. I've watched it grow, and I guess you could say that I've even had a hand in making Coffee Stain what it is today, which is actually crazy when you considering what it is. There's so many studios that we have now, a lot of people who are part of it. And I think there's like only 4 other people in the entire of Coffee Stain that have been here longer than me. I think I might be getting this wrong, but I mean, that's wild. But apart from Goat Simulator, I worked on other incredible projects that unfortunately never saw the light of day, and then eventually as a programmer and a community manager on an ambitious little factory game called Satisfactory. We didn't know if people would like our game, let alone buy it, but we liked it, and so we made it, and I guess you could say it worked out. Coffee Stain is a strange company that somehow has some magic that almost guarantees success in the games industry, where success typically is anything but guaranteed. This is not normal at all, but I'm glad to have been a part of it, and I realize that now that I leave, I may never be part of something this successful ever again. And I'm okay with that, actually, because I'm just really fortunate to have experienced it at all. So a big thank you to Coffee Stain for the opportunity to be a part of this. But the single most fulfilling endeavor I've embarked on during my time here has hands down been caring for the Satisfactory community. And it has been fulfilling for 2 reasons. The first being that it has been incredibly fulfilling professionally.
Go at throttle up.
I feel like I've done a really good job. I've learned a lot of new skills. I get a lot of compliments and positive feedback from the community, but also from other developers, actually, who have literally looked to the work that Snut and I have done together as inspiration for how they want to manage their communities moving forward. And this is incredibly fulfilling to me, personally, because my goal from day 0, was literally to radically humanize ourselves as developers, and also as a community of individual people. I believe that there was a breakdown in communication and respect between communities and developers in both directions.
Facts.
And I wanted to try and bridge that gap and maybe demonstrate another way to communicate based on honesty, transparency, and understanding, or to be put more simply, respect. My approach was initially a little rough, admittedly. I trim my pubic hair. I'll do almost anything for Jin. But it was simply the path, I guess, that I needed to take to get to where we are now.
Right.
And I'd say we got there in the end. And I truly believe we have, to some degree, made a bit of a difference. And that's really meaningful to me. The second reason this has been really fulfilling is that it has been very fulfilling personally. I've always struggled to find my place in the world, and I've rarely felt that I've belonged anywhere. But this community made me feel like I did belong here, and I learned so much about the value of community, the importance of giving to community, but also receiving from community. I'd always thought that people, maybe in the beginning only ever cared about me because of I was the only person they can get their information about the game from. And I'm sure to a degree that's still where a lot of my value lies to a lot of people. But over the years, many of you have also taught me that you actually do care about me, even when I have nothing interesting to say. Over the years, we actually have built up a bond based on genuine moments, interactions, honesty and respect, and experiences. And that, in my opinion, is what life is all about. That's all life is about. Community, relationships, experiences, and the memories you create together. Some memories, for example, off the top of my head, well, not the top of my head, but on my script at least. Some of these memories are things like the Simon Saga and the Alpha period. That was wild and wacky. The patch notes videos that I've made with Snoot have been super fun, where I've been everything from Walmart Jeff Kaplan from the Overwatch team to Walmart Dora the Explorer. The Pipes Saga with Update 3 Pipes reveal trailer was hype as fuck. The Golf Saga with the epic golf battle between me and Snoot was super fun. Visiting the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, incredible. Cannot believe I did that. Still can't believe I did that. Cool. But also meeting community members IRL, for example, at TwitchCon last year and at Gamescom and other events. That was actually incredibly touching to have done that. That was incredible too. Super mind-blowing. And at the end of the day, all of these moments, these memories that I now have are some of the most valuable gifts anyone has ever given me. So thanks, community. It helps a lot. Thanks to all of you. Chat. I'm thirsty.
Oh, that's what it
Thanks
is.
to all of you.
Okay.
Chatters on Discord and the weekly dev stream, fan artists and musicians, the modding and tools community, community translators, Redditors, community highlights submitters, Satisfactory Facebook group members, streamers, YouTubers, speedrunners, event organizers, anyone else that I've missed. Thank you, everyone. And including, of course, my incredibly talented coworkers who are part of this community too and have worked tirelessly to bring us something amazing to rally around. All of you are like different herbs and spices that make up this dish, and this dish is one of the greatest games and gaming communities on the planet. The support this community has shown our team is truly something special. It's something that I know brings a lot of strength to them, and it's something that we need more of in the industry. We couldn't have made it to where we are without you, so I hope that you can continue supporting them moving forward. I also want to single out our moderators here, the folks who help out on Discord, Reddit, Steam forums, etc., for the incredible support that they've shown, and friendship that they've shown too. Holy cow. I remember when this game first was announced at the PC Gaming Show in 2018 at E3. I remember everyone else was down there watching the show, having a good time, and our Discord was just blowing up. And, I didn't really know how to use Discord. I was figuring it out as I went, and a couple people DM'd me saying, like, I think you need help. And so I just modded them. And luckily, they didn't destroy the server. In fact, they saved my ass. And some of those mods are still here with us today, still saving my ass. I guess some things never change. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. So thank you for helping out. People that are close to me will know that my journey with Coffee Stain and as a community manager and dealing with the things that come with that and being a person on the internet wasn't easy for me. Even if it looked that way from the outside, which is what I'm often told, it's maybe not easy for many people, but despite all that, I'm proud of what I was able to achieve, but I never would have been able to do it without the patience, love, and support that people have showed me over the years. People in and out of the community, but of course also my close friends and family. I don't want to try and name you all, because I'll forget someone. That will crush me and I will never sleep again. But if you have ever helped me or listened to me and my problems and endured that shit, thank you. I appreciate you. There are two people I do want to kind of single out as well and thank directly, and one is Stefan, my boss here at Coffee Stain Studios, for being a really good friend of mine over the years and helping me in really, really meaningful and incredible ways, and in ways that he never had to, but he did anyway. So thank you. Also, I want to say a big thank you to my partner, Snoot, for being the best community management partner I could ever have asked for.
Good message, though.
For dealing with my shit and helping me whenever I needed it. We had a skill set that complemented each other, I believe. And it was so comforting working alongside him.
He's
and
a
so I'm proud of what we
satisfactory
achieved
community
together,
manager, dude.
and there was no shot I ever
Jace
would
is
have done
cool.
it
He's good
without
people.
him.
Never met the
Actually,
guy,
the
though.
hardest thing to come to... One sec. Actually, the hardest thing to come to terms with was probably realizing that I wouldn't be able to work with him anymore. But he's in good hands with you all, and you're in good
Yeah.
hands with him. Snoot, the same as me, believes in the same community management mission that I have, and we've always had Coffee Stain's support. So I think, moving forward, he's going to be making videos for you guys. He's very funny, of course. He cares about you a lot too, and he's very capable. So I think you're all in good hands, and it's going to be okay. So you might be wondering now, what are my plans from this point on, or if I'll still be around on the internet? And the answer is yes, I'll still be around on the internet. So this doesn't have to actually be goodbye if you don't want it to be. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you can follow me. I'm Jemballs, JEMBAWLS, everywhere, on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. And as for what I plan to do, well, the TLDR is that there's just a new journey I want to embark on. It will still be within game development, but I'm not really in a position right now where there's nothing to announce or get excited about. It's just something I'm going to go do. I also plan to focus more on streaming, and I plan on making YouTube exclusive content as well on my own channels, but only time will tell how that will go. But you're free to follow me if you want to see how it goes. I still have a few more videos planned with Coffee Stain, and that will come out over the next few weeks, and I will still be on a few more streams moving forward as well. But from today onwards, my duties here as a community manager will transition away, and my final days with Coffee Stain will be spent with Snoot at TwitchCon Paris, which is in July 8th and 9th. So come say hello if you'll be there, and that would be just the perfect send-off for me, I suppose. So it has been an honor to be your community manager, everyone, for the past 5 years. This has been a journey that I won't ever regret, the highs or the lows. I've made friends, I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot. What can I say? What a journey. Thank you very much for listening to this video. It's a bit out of the ordinary. This has been probably the hardest video I've ever made. I've written this script like 3 or 4 times now, and I still feel like I'm missing something, but I want you all to know that I appreciate you, that you made my life richer, and I'll miss you. But we'll always have our memories, and even if we don't, we have YouTube videos to watch and comments to read. And that's all I have on my script. So thanks again, community. Helps a lot. Take care. Bye.
Godspeed, my good man. Oh, he's back.
Vamonos.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Vamonos.
Yes. Yeah, he's leaving the Satisfactory team for other projects. Well, hey. Wish him all the best. He's a good dude. He's right, dude. He's absolutely right about how the Satisfactory devs have been very transparent, very forward about things, and that's something it's really nice. It's really refreshing. The golf video was hilarious, man. That we watched that one on stream. That was really, really funny. I want to play Satisfactory when Update 8 comes out. Yeah, I want to play it when Update 8 comes out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mukai, for sure. I mean, Ramsey, we could... I know the community manager, and I know Mike. We could just reach out to him. I know Mike would be game to do something like that. Absolutely. Like, I got him on speed dial. I could shoot him a message right now. I love the weekly dev streams from Coffee Stain. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe after the first bug fix after patch 8, the engine switch is going to have issues. So, beavers today? I mean, we could. Yeah, I don't know. We could do Kerbal. We could play Timberborn. I would like to get the seat mounted in the truck. We could do that. I got the rug I got all the holes for the bolts for the seat and stuff. So we could mess with that. Shall we vote? In other news, I got some carb cleaner coming tomorrow. Also got a couple fuel filters and a set of spark plugs probably the day after. Neat. Beavers?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Geeson, Tier 268. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle? Attire. The English language was a mistake. I love democracy. The Isle Man TT sidecar class is pretty nutty. Alright. What's up? Am I about to see some stuff? Yep, I'm about to see some stuff. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Cool. You guys really want the beaver game, huh? Alright. That's absolutely insane. No beavers. That game is boring. Return to mission mode in KSP 1. Nova, I've been very hesitant to commit to a big KSP project, 1 or 2. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've been really hesitant to do that just because in the coming weeks it's going to get a little nuts for me. Tonight is a splashdown and a SpaceX launch. Yeah, we do have a Starlink launch and the AX2 mission is coming back. Alright, Sun Temple. You have a beaver addiction right now? Yeah. I mean, we could play Hearts, or we could go back and play Cities. I stopped Cities a little bit earlier. I wouldn't mind playing Hearts, dudes, but yeah. Guys, that's KSP 2 needs a little bit more time in the oven, and I don't want to commit to a KSP 1 big project right now. Because I won't be able to give it the time it deserves. Honestly, you just see some launchpad stuff exploding. With that being said, I mean, I wouldn't mind necessarily going and messing. I'll have you know, the number of hours I clocked on Timberborn this week was your fault. I kind of feel bad now. And that's a bad thing? Yeah. Alright. Let's play Kerbal. Let's say building and fixing launch custom launch